Sky Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm looking forward to bringing you the action from the ground level for this week's featured group. Now there's a sense of heightened competition this week, and this player has mentioned that they're starting up a rivalry this week with their playing partner.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry. Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
He's currently tied for 7th. The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the second.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Currently a couple under for the round.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The third hole at TPC Summerland is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters for the modern game. Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Good sounding strike, that one. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Ouch, that hurts. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently in 4th place.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 5th at TPC Summerland is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
That one should find the surface.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Let's check in with Lydia Ko from earlier. Okay, time to return to the action.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
That was a gallant attempt. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up from about 100 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
Well, HV3 looking a little gloomy because this putt could put him down behind his playing partner.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. That should find the surface. Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Leading by a couple after that hole. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short right are also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Oh, well played.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt.
Playing from around 230 yards. Currently leading by 3.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
Didn't quite have the distance to get there, but left themselves in a good spot.
Ooh, that almost went down. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
Little birdie look in here.
Just didn't drop. 4 feet to the cup.
So far, so good.
That gets the job done.
Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back-to-back?
A massive win last week, looking to double up again this week. I got to say, they're building off all the good things they did last week. A win could definitely happen.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This one will run uphill. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
And that will drop in for birdie. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green.
Around 110 yards to go. Currently leading by 2. Opting for the 9-iron.
Any bounce to the left here would be helpful.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's sitting there in the rankings at 4th.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Putting for birdie. This one's online. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green.
Harold Varner III setting up his next shot.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Come on, don't be shy.
That's a good putt to make. We'll take that.
And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway.
Sitting at 9 under par, currently in the lead. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Ooh. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Oh, what a stroke. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Well played. He's currently sitting in first place. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Tee shot is looking good here.
Time for the second shot at the 15th. That's nicely done.
Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the play, shall we? Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt. Was on a good line. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This is important. Big par putt here.
And the putt drops, now 11 under, heading down the stretch.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
And I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Appears to have overcooked this one.
Putting for birdie here.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. Leading by 6 strokes after that one.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Going with the 6-iron here. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently in 3rd place.
Okay, let's get back to the action. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup. Looking for another birdie here.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow. Needs a little ground help to the left.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival, Harold Varner III, has a worthy competitor this week.
And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all. Well, it's fair to say that this player ran the tables this week, Rich, and came up trumps in Las Vegas. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
It's very rare where you see a player absolutely dominate a field like they did in this tournament. Unbelievable job all around.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.